Alright, let's get into it here. I was, so I was gonna did a few, trying to force this champ, because it doesn't seem to be giving me this champ with, random. Just thinks I always want to play Echo Right, which is not the case. So yeah, I've been trying to play this. So there is one path that seems vastly superior to the others so far with this champ, and that's the one that gives damage per echo. It, especially by third rank, is just ridiculous. The other two paths, I'm going to try to play around with more, though, if I can justify it. Weird starting deck, not a whole lot of damage, a lot of infusions, which makes me unfortunately still want to just go that OP route. Maybe I will, because actually, like, I think at a certain point you do still have to do what the game gives you, and it's certainly giving us that type of build. Anyway, well, let's see what we got. Maybe we just won't get offered that one. Nope, we do. So Infector, that's the one I'm talking about. This team's... Oh, no, never mind. That's not it. Yeah, it actually did not give us the... So the one that's not here is the OP one. So I guess this is quote-unquote good in that it'll force us to try one of these others. I will say I've also... I've multi-classed Infector into that, and that's decent as well. I haven't really had much luck with Decayer, but it might be okay here if I have a lot of Inspires, you know. I've won with the Decayer, but it felt like it was more just like in spite of it. One thing that I don't like about, so like, I think one of the best counters available with Wormkin to Divinity, particularly if you want to go top, is to just daze Divinity. But if you reap him, he's going to clear that daze, which, you know, makes Decayer less enticing, I feel, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just try Infector. I haven't done like full Infector. Maybe full Infector could be fun. So, I don't think I like Cheater's Hand as much as it seemed. Like it's not really draw +1 in the sense of what you'd usually get from draw +1. So if you think about it, draw +1, it increases your hand size. This doesn't do that, and it allows you to dig through your deck faster. This also does not do that, because you're returning it to your draw pile. So you're effectively, all you're doing is just being able to peek at the next card you would have drawn and saying, maybe I'll take that this turn instead of some other card that I'll put back. Which that alone is pretty weak. But I guess the power of Cheater's Hand comes in that you can really set up you can essentially do holdover without costing you a draw. Well, not really holdover, but permafrost, I would guess, maybe be more apt of a term. You basically get a permafrost a card at will. That's how I view Cheater's Hand. It's like, if you want to, say, hold a expensive card for a turn that makes more sense to do it, you can essentially do it. So it's basically like freeze a card and choose the card, but it's not like actually permafrosted. As long as you keep choosing it, it's permafrosted, but you can choose to like do a different one. Now, all that being said, I think it's probably better than Gnarled Root, right? Gnarled Root's pretty weak and incredibly useless right now, and I don't even know if I'd want to have spikes, so Cheater's Hand it is. Mark of a Champ. This champ doesn't really get that much damage. Damn, if we would have had the other one, this would have been pretty nice. This would have been insane with the other one. I think I'll just do Curse Vines, though. Curse Vines has become pretty good. Especially in incant decks, but this is obviously not an incant deck. Let me think what I would do here. I mean, I have no Reap application. I do have Reap application. I mean, maybe I could still do Decayed Decoy. I'm trying to think if Curse Vines is actually that good in this deck. Could be good with Bounding Echoes. Just gets you an extra infuse. I already have 2 Fine Grasps. I'm gonna do Decayed Decoy. Damn, I wish I would have checked that artifact first before the champ. But I wouldn't have taken it as a thing. You know, I don't think I would have taken it not knowing my champ. Spikes, sure. We don't need both these. We can take that guy. We should do this first. Take that guy out. No real reason to not do this, I suppose. I think I'll just go into the bottom here. This might actually be better. Then I can reap the boss, I think. So let's do this, that. So unfortunate. I should have used Cheater's Hand to keep a reap card. That was my bad. Oh well. We're gonna miss out on a ton of reap damage there. Just gonna try to reap him for as much as possible. It's the only way we're gonna do damage to him is reap. Let's see. 36. So he'll go. Let me think. I can get him. So there's 12 reap. This is worth 12 damage. 48 plus 12 is 60, so I don't do one more. Alright, so not too bad. Shelter's infused. I'd much rather have gotten the other cards, though. Maybe I can justify Echo Transfer since I'm gaining Echoes on Strike. I really do like Echo Transfer. Maybe it's not as needed in Awoken, though. Could very well get a Razor Sharp Edge. Root Seeds alone are pretty good, too. Shelter. I just haven't been that impressed with Shelter. Better on paper than it seems to be in practice. Hosting Kin has been pretty decent. Shelter, I guess, could be good in this deck. Let's try Shelter, I guess. Okay, definitely Sap could be good. Sharpen might also be good. Let's do Sap, though. It's good. I'm gonna go this route. I do think Awoken units are probably generally better than the others. Yeah, those upgrades are not good. Sweepers, as we know, are just god tier. But it's an Awoken Hollow that I could put Wildwood Sap on. I think I'll take Husk Hermit, though. I'll probably pivot into the, if I can find it, I would pivot into the other version of the champ here. Horrible upgrades. We'll just wait for something better. Do this. This is too good. Capricious Reflection. I was almost debating doing the scale card, because maybe I need it to survive this next fight, but I don't think so. The sweeper boss should hopefully be not too bad. 1, 2, 3. Got all the stuff to do this. Let's get that. This won't do that much damage to me. These also don't do too much to me. Let's just... Do we think we're going to kill the sweeper boss? It's going to be a buff sweeper boss. I think I'm still going to have to reap it to death, so let's kill this guy. He would represent more damage to me than these would. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to put as much reap on the boss as possible. Put a little bit here, why not? Don't want to get Ember drained. Why didn't I put the damage in the frontliner? Alright, that actually did it. Well, I didn't think I was going to be able to kill that boss, but I guess Shelter there did pretty damn good. So far, Decayed Decoy has been clutch. It's infused. I guess it's permafrosted. I think this is the call, though. I could maybe do a Surge Stone Proclamation as well, but nah, I think Echo Transfer on Husk Hermit is too good. Yeah, Permafrost isn't what we want here, but I would take it over the others. So far, Capricious hasn't given us great things, but you know what, whatever. It's not the end of the world. Damn, I really need something to infuse, but I would love to actually upgrade my damn unit. If I infuse here, I'm looking at a lot of frickin' health taken. Sucks that we haven't got a unit draft in any of the first two things. So it's like, I kind of have to go this route. When's the next Merchant of Steel? Here? I think I'll go this route. Let's see what we get. Trample's not bad, but can't fit it on the floor right now. I am not opposed to giving him Trample, though. Trample is legit on Husk. What I could do is I could just take him and not infuse him yet. That's completely fine. Who knows? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like make it work, but yeah, we'll just take it, and I think I won't infuse it yet. I think that's probably legit. Ooh, this could be really good. And I wouldn't need quick. There's Trample as well. I still think the Infusion here is what I like. I do have to take a pip upgrade. It's not the end of the world to do that, though. I mean, the initial 20 damage is great. The initial health is decent. I think we do this. Then we don't have to look for a quick, and I can just hold out for like double multi-strike or something. That will be really nice. As far as the upgrade, I'm going to do the permafrosted wildwood sap, I guess. Then I guess it's okay that it's permafrosted. Piercing would be nice if we had AoE. Don't think I'll put it on a vine. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the shards for now. Probably hurts the least to go in up here. Let's put a little bit of reap on him. We should have 3 wildwood saps coming, so we'll have, you know, opportunities here. I'm just gonna keep this guy. Well, let's do this. So you're quick. I don't need to take out any backliners or anything. Let's just get your damage up. And draw more, so I can actually get one of these stupid things. Keep it going here. Eventually I'll be able to get that extract thing. I'm just going to do a full hand here, so I can get the max value out of this. Plus I have all this energy now. Oh, I should have done that. Did that in the wrong order, but whatever. Do all of this. Yeah, you're dying anyway. Our husk is now killing tanks in one shot, not bad. Pretty easy. Boom. Nope. Kinstone, probably. Echoes of the Past, maybe. Like Kinstone knows. Infused, that's pretty damn good. And Animus is great. Whoa. That's wild. You can get a different clan's upgrade there. As if this artifact wasn't already good enough. Wow, that's amazing. I still don't think we take it, but that's good to know. Probably not going to take any of these. I think I already have the Infusion that I want, and I don't want any other banners, to be honest. I think Husk alone is just going to get the job done. Shattered Shell would be better. But, it doesn't look like we're going to get it. I do think Husk in the DLC actually outshines Animus. Because sweepers are just so OP. And we'll do the pip. I do think I'm going to make this Infusion. Do I even want to go that route? Double stack would be nice on these Wildwood Saps. Removals would be nice. I may have to take this boons just to get my shards up. I can see myself having trouble actually, like, getting shards, and 100 gold for 10 might be better than some of the other things I'm going to have to force. I think we'll go this route. Who knows, maybe we get some unit that's useful. At least Animus' speed has an okay infusion, but yeah, I don't think so. I would have took Shattered Shell had we seen it. And while this Husk Hermit does have an upgrade while mine doesn't, I don't think I want that. So skip it, get rid of more stewards, and we'll take that holdover. I might be down to Echo Transfer holdover. I think that makes sense. Plus it's permafrosted, so I don't even necessarily have to play it. I think these root seeds would be pretty nice to be always able to play. Alright, so we can remove the consume on this one, I think, so I'd like to bring it back down to 1 cost. That works for me. I can make one of these consume. I don't really need both of them. Alright, so we actually used the Divine Boons pretty well there. This would be a weird flex. Should I do it? No, I think I get so much health here. Let's just go full Infector. I don't think I've done full Infector yet, so let's try that. Spell Shield's nothing. Might as well just go on down here, I think. Maybe I should have done that. Might be looking at some serious damage here. We are kind of hurting. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the collector here. Double damage? Oh, 1 damage shield. I think I'm gonna try to do this. Just get him down by a bit of damage. Wildwood Saps, where the fuck are you? All 3 in the bottom 10. Cool. And by cool, I mean really fucking stupid. Maybe I need damage on him, actually. Just trying to get this guy out of the deck, I guess. So you're below 30. Let's just break a damage shield on you. You have spell shield now. This actually might be the guy I need to bring to the front. One, two. I can play all this, so I might as well. That actually didn't do anything to him. Damn. I fucked that turn up. Well, whatever. Just try to kill the boss here, I think. I definitely need some pyre health. Barely. Well, that fight was made stupid hard because I went in at the bottom when I really didn't need to. I should probably just have gone mid or top. But we lived to tell the tale, and we'll try to do better. Melee weakness with Trample. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Okay, we'll have our Infusion finally coming up. Ensnare. This is not a bad holdover. I mean, it's infused, it's draw neutral, I can just use it. Then again, that's a heal. I'm gonna do this though. Held over Ensnare, I'll take it. That's value. I think we go this route to get the health. I don't know that I can really prevent leaks right now. Unless I get multi-strike. That would be it though. I'd have to 50-50 a multi-strike. Whereas here I'll get health. I can get some upgrades. I think this is just going to be the safer route. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully we don't have to pay Pyre health. Oh nice, that's a really good one. Caverns have become so good. Let's get Rage for sure. Buff. And we'll push them back. This is going on Husk. So that's pretty good damn damage. Double stack one of these, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could double stack that as well. That's a lot of melee weakness, but I think defense, we were hurting there. I think we just do, like, this should probably be free. Let's re-roll to make one of these. Just another root seeds, I think. Or this, we pretty much always want to play that, but I think maybe root seeds. Alright, it's infusion time. There we go. That trample should give us a decent amount of damage. I could make this intrinsic. I'm not opposed to that. That way I'm always quick, right from the get-go. Alright, let's do it. We got 75 shards. We'll have to take 25 between the next 3. I think we'll have hopefully a good time doing that, because hopefully we don't have to force much, is what I'm thinking. Would have loved like a Glimmer. Glimmer would have been quite nice to be putting like plus 30 or plus 10 damage on. I think we want to play all these, so I won't stupidly go in at the bottom here though. I can deal with some Ender Drain. I can still play all these, so I might as well. I might as well keep these guys alive. It helps my trample damage if I do that. Let's put some damage on this guy. He's a big tanky boy, doing a lot of damage. And again, I think we just keep playing all this shit. Love the scaling. Yep, we play it all. I could actually do this one though, because I don't need this turn. Okay, he's dying, but he's hitting me. How about I make him melee weak? Now I'm not getting hit. I like that. One thing that does suck is I'm not actually striking, but I guess that's fine. What do I throw here? Probably this. I mean, it doesn't seem like I need this turn, right? Does, yeah, I think that works. Let's do this, that, this. I mean, I might as well just get this out of hand. Guess there's some spikes is why he's getting hurt, sure. Now once he gets multi-strike, it'll be GG. Maybe we can do this another turn. Let's get this going. Shit. Maybe here? Yeah, what do I do there? Should probably start putting damage on him then. 35 by 2. Do I put this here? He's dead. So whatever I did, it worked. But even if it didn't, looks like I would have definitely had him there. Vol gauge. I have way too much zero costed shit for that to be worth it. Another one of them? No. This might give me something to actually put my Pierce. I might take this just to actually have, like, right now I only have Vine Grasp to put the thing on, and there's not really any other damage spells for Awoken. I guess I'll take this then, just so I can put something into my shards. Awake on holdover. I don't think so. I don't think so. Really wants me to take Edge Prior. This is a skip if I've ever seen one. I think I still want Pyre Health, or do I want this? I mean, there's a lot of good stuff over here. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, Echo Seedling's amazing. I don't know what to help him. Old Magic, maybe? I mean, it's 18 damage. It's not actually that much more than Echo Infusion. But I don't want two of these on holdover. I'm thinking maybe just this double stacked Wildwood Sap. Yeah, then it gives me a pretty good target for Echo Seedling. What are my best removal targets here? I mean, Shelter's probably not very good considering my Wildwood Saps. I'm debating Shelter as a first candidate. I mean, it's still like giving a lot of armor, I guess. I am probably going to have to go top floor maybe with the setup. I don't know, we'll see. I don't necessarily have to. I guess I don't need these, like... I might even get rid of both. Like, I really don't need it, I feel. Yeah, almost all of my stuff is infused anyway. Plus, I don't want that to be what Echo Seedling hits on. So... Spell Chain. I don't know what to spell chain. I could spell chain this, and then it becomes draw positive at the cost of an ember. But then I've essentially upgraded my draw in exchange for ember, which I really seem to be pretty fine on ember. Alternatively, I could do Revenge of the Dam, maybe. I doubt it. Wildwood Sap, not really. Ensnare seems to be the best spell chain target in my deck. If I had a slot on Echo Transfer, it would have been nice to do it. Like, that's one thing where the Permafrost kind of bones me, but I might just do it on Ensnare. I need to spend my shards on something. Let's do it. Might be a liability, but we're committed now. I'm gonna get rid of a Fracture, I think. I could also just get rid of Forgotten Trade. It's not that good for me. Fracture's been good for me. I'm gonna get rid of Forgotten Trade. Alright, we're at 100 shards, so now I don't have to take anything more, and I'm good with that. I can wait on this. Might as well go top. Ah, shit. Well then. I don't think I want this guy to be quick. I think I want all the tramples. You know what though? It actually doesn't matter. He can be quick too. That's fine. So I already forgot about Echo Seedling. What I should have done is preserved quick. That was dumb, but whatever. I think I still do this. So I can do this turn. Why did I do that? As I released the click, I was just like, wait, why am I killing him? To like, I have Trample, or yeah, I should be like trying to make Trample work, whatever. I think it'll be fine here. Here we can even do this. That should help with things. I'm fine doing this. Let's give him all the things. That's certainly some armor. See how much damage that just did to the whole floor? I should double stack that thing, to be honest. I'm lowering his damage a bit, but it's fine, I think. I just want to get these played out. Now here's a turn where I could use Ember, but whatever. Oh shit, okay, here. Let's do that. definitely gonna just destroy everything here. Let's give him 3 quicks. I love this deck. I swear I've been having so much more. Oh, they're actually dying and I have to kill with a Reap. Let's make it so that's not so. That should not be happening. Once we get this melee weakness going, it'll be over. That's right. Still is the champ, but hey, it's doing 42 damage, which is gonna happen probably. Anyway, there's a 0 cost one. Don't think we'll be taking that though. And I'm just gonna say that I don't need Unleash the Wildwood because I don't think I'll need it with all the Wildwood sap that I have and the quick. I think I will do Ember. My hands are so full. I just have no need of draw. And extra pip. Maybe I could have done extra pip just to go middle floor. That's also a consideration. Yeah, I could see the argument for that. Let's do this. See if we can get ourselves some multi-strike. Don't need quick. Damn it. Well, we'll have one more shot here. I suppose Echo Stone would be good. Could get rid of some of the root seeds that cost stuff. I think the Reaps are better than... Are they better than root seeds? I don't know. I don't know that that's true. Let's get rid of one of these and one of these. How about that? Anything insane here? Spell chain? Not really. I could spell chain the melee weakness. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could. That's... Alright. Are we doing it? Could be a liability. Could get me toward flying kill territory. How much am I infusing a turn? Yeah, I'll tell you what, if it's in the final one, I'll think about it. Mark of Invasion's fine. We'll probably just go top, right? Damn, this is gonna get duped, but I'm pretty sure I need that, or I'm gonna take an extra 50. Is an extra 15 damage even that scary? I'm gonna try to see if I can not dupe the Wildwood Tome. That's probably a stupidly greedy play, but whatever. Yeah, I think I'll be fine with that. Let's do this. Alright, this works for me. Because I want this duped. Now I can do that. There we go. weakness. I know where you're going. So very close. Looks like we'll be taking 12 damage. So if I would have spell chained this, we would have been fine there to kill him. Just something to note. Alright, we're good there. Let's do this then. I feel like I still do this to keep it on holdover. Do I need it? We'll take it. I think I do want to just keep it on holdover. See, once I have this ensnare spell chain, I draw so much. Damn, living armor is actually kind of scary here. Gotta keep that guy for the trample. I may trample the backliner actually. No, that wouldn't make any sense. But I'll do this though. Stack up a bunch of that shit. Yeah, looks like we got it. Just for good measure. Alright. Boom. Oh, I almost one-shot him with Husk. Oh, I should spell chain that shit. Oh, it's double stacked. Okay, I don't need to spell chain it now. Yeah. Okay, I have a double stacked one. It's not on holdover, but yeah, it's gonna be good. I love it. 3 edge friars offered. You really want me to take it? Well, there's a hell vent. Much better things here than my lack of multi-strike that's inevitably coming. To be honest, I don't even know if multi-strike helps me that much. Once I get to a certain damage threshold, I just don't need multi-strike. But I feel like what am I looking for as spells? Not really anything other than just a few Ember upgrades. I think we just go this route. What would a Hell Vent also? Like, not even that good Hell Vents. Let's just go this route. Health would even be nice, I'd say. Ugh. This only gets me energy 1 turn. This might not be that bad, though. Damn, of course, again, thou shalt always get the extra upgrade slot on the thing you didn't go to. I am debating Hell's Banners just for a turn 1 less awkwardness. Often it is kind of awkward to play out my Ember turn 1. Well, let's see what we can get. Yes. Yes, beautiful, thank you. What a whatever, I'll do it. There's probably nothing better I'm gonna get. Oh, this would be great. Alright, that's really good. I probably would have preferred the 40 pyre health over the Hell's Banners, but yeah, it's fine. Anything insane here? Not really. I could take more shards, I guess, to get this down. Maybe that. As weird as it is, I'm kind of thinking about doing it. I'm gonna do it for 10 shards. Screw it. And then let's get rid of one fracture. I really don't need Vine Grasp. Let's get rid of Vine Grasp. Alright, let's win it. Boom. Yeah, I can afford to wait another turn on that. So much for Hell's Banners. Alright, let's go you. Yeah, I like this. So we can do this to copy that. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. Do we keep this on holdover? I think I want to keep this on holdover, even if I can't play that extra one. I suppose I'll do this just to keep it on holdover. I'll throw that one back, though. That's, see, now I have a permafrost. I basically have a permafrosted double stacked force contamination now, so that's pretty good. Do I keep this on? I think so. Alright, so we're gonna go in here for sure. Alright, let's start there. Let's do this, this. That's doing so much less damage than I thought it would. Oh well, at least it's still preventing some stuff here. And let's do this. Deck is getting filled up with ensnares, but whatever. We don't care too much about that. Huh, really am not doing as much damage as I thought I would. I guess these saps are adding up, right? I can play all this out. Should put the Reap on what's his name, but whatever, I'm not getting a flying kill, so I'm like, whatever. I don't care in that case. Should have actually thrown this one back. Oh well. I'm not caring too much about optimizing any of these plays. We all know what's about to happen. Should have been getting these other floors, stacking up the melee weakness on Seraph actually. Oh well. Took him down to 1,000 with the melee weakness. Alright, so top floor might not be the best here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I might want this turn. Yeah, let's see, but this is awkward. I think I have to let this first group through. They're all damage shielded anyway. The problem with this is I don't think I can extract. I don't think I can extract 3 here because I got 1, 2, and that's it. So I'm not going top floor, I'm going bottom floor. I think that's fine. That's interesting how that worked out. Fucked that up. Whatever. So I could have had it. Oh God, I could have had the melee weakness if I did the echo ceiling, but whatever. Spikes are no fucking joke, apparently. Guess I'm gonna have to do this. Man, this is not going so hot. Oh, shit. Does Trample hit them? Does not seem to. Alright, let's go top floor, I guess. Okay, I can do that here. That armor will last me for a little bit. I should have kept that thing. Oh well. I should save this actually for the fucking stealth dudes. Let's do that. Like, fuck that, you bitch. I should keep this. Should keep this for the boss. Should do that. We should put some health back there for all the frickin' spikes. Let's do this again. I guess I don't need this. Keep this for the boss. I got a surprise for you. Didn't get the flying kill. I probably could have gone harder for it there. Whatever though. We're obviously gonna get it here. Boom. Well, it sucks we had to reload at that final fight there. I didn't think I would have a problem with bottom floor, but I completely forgot about stealth. Yeah, without the stealth we would have been fine though. So, Ensnare. Ensnare was pretty good, wasn't it? Got my melee weakness record. Let's do a quick deck review there. So, as we've come to know, sweepers are just the shit in that Divinity fight. So, you see a sweeper, it doesn't matter what it is, you just lock it in. You should be good to go. I think this version of Spine Chief, the main thing he provided was 120 health. A lot of those fights he wasn't getting any strikes in, but in that Divinity fight he was, so he certainly was generating a lot of echoes. I think that this path is okay. I don't think it's a bad champ if you could do this path. I just don't think it's top tier. Whereas the one that gives like 20 damage per charged echo to your whole floor, yeah, that one's definitely the top tier one. And the Reap one, I don't know about the Reap one. That one seems the weakest to me, simply because in the final battle, it didn't matter this one, but a lot of times in the final battle, I'm looking to stack days on Divinity so I can do that top floor setup. And the random Reap would screw that up. But maybe I'm putting too much stock in that. That might be me just pigeonholing myself into that. I think, theoretically, if you're inspiring a lot, the Reap path should still be pretty good. And yeah, I still think Spine Chief has been better for me than Echo Right. I'm not so big on Echo Right. I only like the repeater path on Echo Right. I've been trying the other paths. Like today I tried a few with Marshallord and just the armor etch. They just seem trash to me, but maybe I'm just trash at playing them. Echo Transfer, great as always. Ensnare was good. Forced Contamination in the right deck, like this type of deck, just pretty damn good. Also, the Infusion of Trample into the sweep was amazing. Eternal Kinstone, always good. Fracture, I prefer it to the Exiled basic for a Wormkin. I think Fracture just outputs a lot of damage as far as a basic goes, and that old magic was okay. Revenge of the Dam hasn't really been that good in my experience. Good, it seems good on paper, it just in practice really hasn't been doing much for me. Root Seed's god tier as always. Shelter was okay this run. Still unsure about this one. I think if it didn't consume, I'd like it more. And the Sap is obviously a top tier in Wildwood Tome, so that's gonna do it. Capricious Reflection is always good. And I'm not going to bash it at all. It still did great this run, but I will say it's probably the weakest run I've had of it so far, which is saying something because we got a lot of good stuff from it, right? We got Held Over and Snare. We got a ton of value from it, but we also had a few where it kind of screwed us on. But it was still an amazing artifact. Echo Seedling, amazing. Honestly, all of the Wormkin artifacts are good. I can't think of a good or a bad artifact for Wormkin. Let me think. Base Charge is not bad. I think it's pretty good. Bog Slime is amazing. Karuska is probably a tier above amazing, I would say. Decayed Decoy is pretty good. We had it that run. Dun Echo, I guess, when you get it late, is pretty trash, but early it's very good. Echo Seedling, very good. Encased Divinity is surprisingly pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's okay. I mean, it gives you a permanent thing on top, and that also allows you to like do extractions for free to start off a turn and then build up the echoes after that. I don't think I've actually had Hardened Hole. This one, I guess, could potentially suck. I mean, it'd obviously be great in an egg build, but this one's so specific. Like, if you're not running eggs, then obviously this one sucks. I think Mine Horde is great. Notice Stone is quite good. In the right deck. I guess this is another one where... Oh. Looks like I got a subscriber while I'm offline. Thanks, Don Ming, for subscribing. And then this one's pretty nice too. So yeah, I think their floor is definitely the highest of all clans' artifacts, but maybe the ceiling isn't quite as high as the others. But yeah, just almost every time I'm getting artifact, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good artifact. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.